Hey guys, sorry I'm running 4 minutes late, but I was trying to finish up changing water on the 125. It's overdue like 3 days, and my nitrates are up. So I didn't finish it. I ran out of salt, so I'm out to the truck to unload some salt, but I'll just stop for now. They've got a lot of fresh water back in there, so let's see who's here. Um, Let me send this link to Ed. I thought I had sent it to him. If so, he's not here. So I don't know if that's going to make the stream go away, make the whatever close. So I'll be back one way or the other. All right, there we are. Awesome, awesome. All right, there's Brad. I hope you're doing well, Brad. Maria, got your calendar and art yesterday from Pam. That's awesome. I haven't got a calendar because I didn't order one, but I did get my art, and I've got a video on that. Shameless plug for Pam and me, and Yazi's pictures in there, guys. So she did an awesome job on him, like she does everything. So, uh, Rim and Liz featuring fish. I've seen your channel. Hey, guys and gals, welcome. And I think this may be the first time you've been here. If not, I apologize, but Pam says everybody should be getting stuff in the next few days. Yeah, I know several people haven't, and it's just the mail's different in different areas. So thank you, mods, for filling in as you always do and keeping things going smoothly. Hey, Larry D. A little late to the stream, just having dinner now. Um, let's see if Ed's here. Let's see if Ed is here. He is not. Okay. It is, Sandy, isn't it? To become a member. Thank you, Candy. Appreciate that. And hello. Hello. Sandy Dowdy. She's a member and a moderator and just an awesome team member. Thank you, Sandy. It is awesome. I don't care if it is my dog and my Pam, my favorite artist. It's an awesome picture. If you remind me, I'll show it in a minute. Oops. Let me come on back in since I've decided to delay the. I left my butcher knife laying up on the truck and the light went out. I'm leaving the garage open. That's the stuff horror movies is made from. Yikes. That scared the Pacu. All right. Keep an eye out for Ed. Whew. Busy day and lots of fun. Let's see. Hey, Chad. Welcome. Sherry. Brian, Peplin Creek. Darlene is here. I think this jumped on me. PB Aquatics. Hey, Fish. I'm awesome. How are you? And welcome. Great to see you. I think this jumped. Scott's. Another great member, supporter. Owie. Phew, his knee is getting no better. What do we have? What do we have going on? Yeah, you can see the tank back there is still down about a third, maybe a fourth. It's just got a wave maker going right now. We got 33 people watching. That's awesome. Awesome. There's Joey, Hattrick Farm. Welcome. RB Animals. Welcome. Mike, Fish Tank Barn. Welcome. We got all the cool kids here tonight. Monster Fish Gal, who is Lori. Surprised I didn't break the camera. Oh, you're fine, Griff. You always look good on camera. Some people don't and some do. My complexion, the Cherokee Indian, kind of blanches me out, and of course the weight doesn't help, but it is what it is. I am who I am. But yeah, I had a great picture. There's Dharma. Hi, Dharma. Great picture of um, Thomas Griffin and his grandmother while we were eating today at the Italian place. I can never remember anything anymore. But I actually got a better picture outside, or his grandmother did, of the four of us, as she did for Ed with his camera too. And I actually cropped it and was going to put it in place of the thumbnail that's currently there, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to it, so I figured I'd just lose the whole thing. So Tampa Tom, welcome, welcome, welcome. Saltwater tank. I was for a long time, for years and years, and got a headbutt. And I thought, I'm not getting any younger, and I really want one. And the more I talked to people, people that were reasonable and good hobbyists, not that people that spend tons of money and uh, do very, very technical tests of their water and all that stuff. That's fine if that's what they want to do, but I didn't want to do all that stuff. So basically, I just do the same things I do with my freshwater tanks, have the same filters, everything. They even all share the same foods. And have hang on back filters, like two of my local fish stores do. I just mix salt. And I actually have a big tub of salt water mix, but I need more salt in it. And that's what I was doing, prowling around in the garage just now. Olive Garden, thank you, Griffin. And see, I always keep young friends, young people around me so they can think for me. Griffin's little boy, Michael, was adorable today. He had some cool shoes that lit up, and they were like 60s or 70s, all the different colors and stuff. And I tried to talk him out of them, but he didn't want my old slides. So he did share a fry with me. He did give me one of his fries, and he dipped it in ketchup. So I hear Yazi's starting up. Wet hands, you know it. Yes, you can, Mike. Mike was one of the people, too, that when I had a couple of, well, I had it. That's what it was, Mike. He and Candy were both in the stream. Can't remember whose stream, but they were both in a stream, and I had ick. And of course, saltwater ick is different than freshwater ick. Welcome back, Maria. No problem. I've been talking to you just like you were there. But they were both very helpful and reassuring. And besides Candy being an awesome moderator and supportive of so many channels, she also is a superb fish keeper. And a lot of people don't know that. She keeps freshwater and saltwater and has a great deal of experience in fish and plants and other things. But emergency in the fish room. Uh-oh. Hope it's okay. RB's got Chihuahua Terrier and Poodle mix. Ricky, yeah, I love Ricky's films. If you guys haven't checked him out, do, because he does the rambling and walking around and kind of a mix. He also sits down, and it's kind of like watching a Kaler's Aquatics channel. So, birds of a feather. A fish lived in Ottawa for 5 years, worked at Big Al's. Oh, that would be a dream, Sandy. Well, I don't know. It might be like working at Petco or PetSmart or whatever. Jumped out of its tank. Oop, left the lid up. Mine didn't jump out. It was just belly up. Just belly up. Well, I guess Ed's not going to be here. I guess. Apparently I didn't send him the link because I was over trying to mod a little bit in Susie Q's channel and do all this stuff. So he asked for it, and I sent it, and made sure I sent it. So, hey Chris, Yazzie hears me talking, and he's doing his little bitty I had the hose, the python fall out in the floor in here, and I probably, what are you doing? What are you doing? I probably had about 2 gallons of water flood on this parquet floor, which actually cleans it up good. And I came in having to come to Jesus over it, and all the animals ran. And Yazzie actually went in the bedroom on his own. That's for Yazzie. You can probably hear him, Pam. When I said Pam, that did it. Oh, let me up, Doc. All right, let me up. Let him out so we don't have to hear that. I had asked Ed to do like some kind of little presentation like he often does on his channel or on Fish Room Fever or both. He's very good with improvisation and crafts and that kind of stuff. But I told him, do whatever you want to do. You know, it's always awesome. And I think he forgot, as I reminded him when we were together earlier today. But I wanted to kind of feature Ed's channel because don't always do that. And kind of, let's see if he's there. Nope. He's probably in here lurking. Anyway, no harm, no foul. You guys are used to me. I'm sure it would be a lot more fun to listen to. We were going to talk about also about the meetup today, and Griffin was returning from Atlanta back to Kentucky, and he had asked Ed and I, and we asked James, but James never answered me. I was trying to remember what happened with that message. I don't know if Ed asked him or not. But anyway, Ed and I met him. We met at Aquatic Aesthetics, and he had been there before Griffin had, like a month ago or something, and I was in a hurry or something, but or they were busy or something. But he decided, you know, when he was going to be coming back through here on the 22nd, that we'd do a meetup. So that was awesome. So we got to spend quite a bit of time in the store, and he did get some fish, but I'll wait and let him tell you about that. I see a video in his near future. Got some awesome fish, in fact. And I restrained myself almost physically. I got another little heater to go in my little guppy tank. And also something else, some other hard goods, hardscape stuff or something, I can't recall. So, and Ed got some stuff, but he got something really super cool. And Kendi is super fast. And when I first started modding a little bit, I was very, very lucky to follow her around. And who Dan was? Who the hell is Dan? Oh, I got a scratch on my screen cover. I thought it was a cat hair, but it's a scratch, which is fine. That's what it's there for. But yeah, we had a great meetup. So Ed's got something really cool that I haven't seen or heard of much. Just a couple of times in the YouTube fish film, fish tuber stuff. So they're really cool. Oh, I did get some fish. No, I didn't. That was yesterday. God. And I have to go back tomorrow because Rob, the owner's mother, does taxes next door. And this fish store is closed on Monday. But they're finishing up my taxes, and I was having a lot of trouble just because of the stroke, and not because I'm stupid or old or, you know, things happen to people. I've done my taxes with no problem for 44 years, and this year it just was too much. They still aren't filed. When Trump gave us that extension, I took advantage of that, but then I just kept on extending. Yazzie, come here. Come here. Stay in here with me. Come on, you little booger. You want to see Pam? Pam's not on here, but she could be. If I throw that link in, she might. There he is. All right. He said, where's Pam? He heard that Pam was on here. Anyway, I just couldn't get it done, and it didn't look anything like my 18, and it all should be a lot the same, but They saved me $750, $760. So I'll be going there and getting them out of the way as soon as I get my paperworks. Can't stand the suspense. Well, I think I already did a video I did on mine. I got some just as the plainest I could get. You're a baby. You're a baby. He's got his picture. He's all cool now. Yeah. I just got some plain enders to go with those platinum tiger endlers. I'm not sure if they're endlers or guppies, but I'm gonna call them endlers. Close enough. Fancy Tail Aquatics. Hey Scott, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Don't call me that. You need a trade in. Uh-oh, talking about the spelling. I don't do the spelling or the mathing. Alright, let me get on down here and see what else is going on. Alright. Thank you, Candy. We do have a great group of people here. Awesome. And I didn't mean to neglect anyone, or I'm just saying that I was lucky to follow Candy and I mod with her on some channels that she's done for a long time. So I watch and a little bit rubs off. No one's as fast as her, but it's fun to work with her and mod with her. All right, Bob, I got to get going. I have been slacking in my water changes, and I finally have confidence to do some, so I'm going to get going. Thanks for having me, brother. Hey, Fish, you're welcome, brother. And get those water changes done. And I'm glad you could stop in. Maria said, hi, Yazzie. He's looking for Pam. Look at him. He really is. Oh. Oh. Let's see if I can cause us a problem here. No, I said that in jest. I said that in jest. All right. The link should be there if anybody wants to come up. I would love to have you. We're only a third of the way through. And don't forget, Rob93 comes on. Oh, there he is. Hey, Rob93. Welcome. You're streaming tonight, I assume. I hope. Last week, was it last week? You didn't have a whatever, anything, a link to click on. So, and I don't think you streamed, but anyway, I just kept going. A couple people stayed. So, oh, look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Welcome.
You know, I forgot the jack on this phone is broken. And last time I bought these earphones just for your stream because it doesn't, I plug it into my phone and it doesn't work. I forgot, right? So I ended up calling my brother trying to figure out how to pair my. What happened was somehow I was paired to the computer and I couldn't pair to the computer and the phone. So my brother walked me through unpairing from the computer. I'm sorry, folks.
That was nice of him. Well, I'm just glad you made it because I know I didn't send you the link till the last second. Yeah, watch Ed. Yazzie is watching Ed. Pam said, yeah, Ed is not. And also he's doing his tail, like when you play cards, everybody has a tail, they scratch their head or snort or something that shows whether their hand's good or bad or something, and you learn those things. But Yazzie's tail, when he's thinking about biting somebody on the butt, is his big yawn. And I've seen two. Here's Ed.
Yazzie.
Side eye. Side eye. He's wanting Pam. I promised him Pam, and I said Pam, and he started screaming to come in here. You got
Yazzie's a funny one.
He is funny till he gets a hold of you, let me tell you. He got a hold of me before we were buddies, didn't he, baby? Here's the third big
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. We were not friends at all. I had to adopt him kind of as a last minute thing. His best girlfriend, he has several. But Casey the cook went away to vet school. Yep, Casey. He loves Casey still. So he had to leave the ark because she was the only one that he would let touch her. And even the days she wasn't volunteering, she would come by after school and work with him and feed him and walk him because he wouldn't even let us touch him. So, hey, Kev.
Well, how did you work it out with him?
We just spent like 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday afternoon when we were closed in that one of those dog play rooms, just him and her and I. And of course he loves her, and he would go over and get on her lap and want her to pet him. And every time he would do that, she would just pick him up and sit him back over in front of me or on me, and that didn't amuse him at all. So he's got his eye on you, Ed. So I had to take him home that day or come back every day that I wasn't supposed to be there and care for him. I think she put him in the car for me. He was, I had 5 other dogs then, so he was distracted by them and made friends. And at first he wouldn't let me take him out to walk him, but that's fine because I have the cone and the pads that, the older dogs would use, so he used that, so that was cool. But he's my buddy now. He's my big buddy. Yep.
Now, was Daniel kind of your ambassador dog?
Yeah, kinda. Daniel and Winston. Of course, Winston's gone, and as a lot of dogs and people do that, that have been together a long time. Daniel's really going down the last couple of weeks. I see a lot of the same stuff that Winston had. He's got a UTI, and he's just not doing well. Here's somebody else wanting to come up there. Let's see who it is. Somebody. Uh-oh.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Ozzy. I had to say hi to Ozzy,
He does like Pam. Look at that.
There's Pam right there. You see Pam?
Hi, Ozzy.
He's like, why are you with Ed? Is Pam running with Ed? That's no good, is it?
How's your arm doing, Pam?
It's getting better. My hair's a mess, but,
Well, it looks better than mine. I would trade you.
It's kind
and
of
I won't take this off so you won't have a choice.
Ozzy.
Well, today when we were talking to Griff, he mentioned that he has a hard time with mollies.
Yeah, he was talking about that.
Pam, do you have a fish that you have a hard time with?
Not really. When I did angelfish, I didn't have a lot of luck with them, but mostly because they killed each other. So I don't really get angelfish anymore because they're kind of mean.
Yeah, I don't care for cichlids much.
Now, discus are cichlids too, but they aren't. And I did have some kill the littlest one time, but not as bad as angelfish do. Angelfish are just mean.
You see, my angels, they don't kill each other, but they're not always nice either. So I totally see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just had them keep picking out the smallest one and killing it, and then go for the next smallest one and kill it. And it was quite discouraging.
Griff was saying that the mollies just kind of willed away on him, and that's the problem I had.
Mollies do good with a little bit of salt in the water.
Oops, we lost your volume, Bob.
Yep, we lost your audio.
Is that better?
Yep. There you go.
When I take my hand off the mic, that helps usually. Yeah, Scott lost his cat.
Hi, BJ. Hi, Thirsty Rabbit.
Thank you, Anthony. Anthony's
Well,
saying hello to everybody.
I think the fish that I've had the hardest to keep alive for like over 6 months is the rummy nose or runny nose, the red ones. I think they're rummy nose.
Yeah, I like them.
I have
don't
no
know.
problem with them. I have them in with rainbows and cardinal tetras, and they do fine so far.
Well, I found out the problem that I had in my last Tetra tank was my mom bought me a castle for Christmas a couple years ago, and she wanted me to put it in a fish tank really bad. So I put it in with my Tetras, and I think it was in a saltwater tank because it was leaching off minerals. And I finally pulled it, and things got better. But I lost a lot of fish before I pulled that stupid big castle out. And I asked her where she got it, and she said she got it at Goodwill. So it's like, oh well. So now I'm going to paint it and just make it look neat just outside of the tank.
Oh, seaweed, what fish are you having trouble with?
Well, Bob was saying that his water doesn't do well for swordtails.
No, swordtails and platies. Now the platies that I got from Dan's, I only got a couple pairs or a couple trios. They're those Tiger Strike. They've had a few fry, and it looks like I'm about to have some more. So I'm hopeful. They're right in the tank next to those guppies and sailfin mollies that I got from you, Ed, and you know how prolific they are. So I'm hoping they'll look over there and say, let's see what that's about.
Yep. But I mean, Bob's water goes such crazy parameters up and down. Pam, are you on well water or are you on city water?
It's on city water, and it goes from 6 to 8.4 all the way up and down the scale. So I have to check it. Hey, James, Fish Room Fever.
Yeah, I had that problem like last spring or the spring before last spring, I think. The water usually comes out about 7.8, and one spring it came out 6.5 out of the tap. Oh. And I had done big water changes before I realized it. Yeah. And everything did okay except for I had some absolutely beautiful crypts, and they all melted right away.
Yeah.
The fish did okay with it, but the plants didn't.
That stinks.
Somebody went to sleep already.
Aw, Yazzie.
He was laying up here around my neck, but then he slid down.
See, I put everybody to sleep.
No, I sent you that picture. Did I send you that picture? Yeah, I did. Of him.
Yeah, peeking out from underneath the pillows. Oh my God, that was so cute.
I was going to take him out. Sometimes he gets inside the pillow. He was between the pillows. Like, where guys? He stayed in there. So I see you. Guys, he's a prankster. Hey, woke up.
Pam did an amazing art piece of Yazzie. Bob was showing Griffin and I that today.
Yeah, the video.
Very nice, Pam.
Oh, thank you.
Was not. If I get up again, go there. The buffalo like too.
Fishy Mon says, "Hey panel, I just set up a 20 long for baby pleco bare bottom. What's a good plant for it?"
Why are you doing?
Is it bare bottom just to grow them out?
Just saw a discussion about it on a couple of days. And the consensus on that, in that discussion, it may be 2 or 3 people in the stream. I can't remember, but the consensus is not to do bare bottom with, because you need all the beneficial bacteria you can get, like on a single layer of grass. They have a huge pile, even when there's 50 babies. So I've been down the road with them. I don't know if y'all could hear me. I just took my hand back off the mic.
It was a little choppy for me, but I don't know if that's for everybody. It might just be me.
It was a little bit choppy, but I could understand what he was saying.
Do you have floaters, Pam?
Duckweed.
But no, like those long floaters.
I wish I had some, but I don't. But I have duckweed in everything.
They like white, and they like it fairly warm. So I'm going to send you something else. So I'll send some of those. It's just so cold, and I don't have any heat packs. I need to order some. None that I found easily. I may have some stashed away.
I could give you some frog bit. I've got lots of frog bit, Pam.
I've never had frog bit.
It grows like duckweed, where you start with like a couple and you have a bajillion. But I mean, it's a real pretty little guy. It'll grow. Oh, I don't want to do this right over my glass of water.
You'll be growing duckweed.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those.
And they grow a pretty long little root. Of course, I grabbed one that doesn't have a very long root. But I'd be more than happy to throw a couple in with Bob's package when he sends it to you.
Yeah, sure. That'd be awesome. I like those. And if they like spread fast, they're big enough you can pull them out easily.
Oh, yeah. So much easier than duckweed.
I have a bunch of those I can send you too. I'll show you in a minute. I will get up, I promise. But I've got water lettuce and frog bit. And Ro had a video. Did anybody else see that? I'm sure.
No, that's great.
I think it was today it came out. This morning I was having coffee and it popped up. But it was real short, like 3 or 4 minutes, and it was on frog bit and how she uses it in her shrimp tank. She didn't have to use any filtration but that. And it was a 10-gallon, and she had pulled it all out. How she didn't have shrimp in there, that's a different story. She didn't go into that, but she had it on a plate, and the plate was full, heaping with that stuff. And she said that it's time to mow the lawn, and she cut all the roots off of them up to the plant. And she said that absorbs the nitrates, and the roots are full of that. And she trims them like once every month or every couple months when she thinks of it, and they grow back down. And they were big, huge, long roots. So that's a cool system. I've never heard of that. So check that out. That's really interesting.
That is.
I may try to do that on my beta tank here. They're 2.5 gallons.
I never heard of that. That's awesome.
It is. And she said, the roots are very fragile and you can break them off, but people freak out about it or they throw the plants away. She said, no, that it grows back, which makes sense for surface, floating plants.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, they grow about this long. I've got them in one of my guppy tanks, and they're all zoom. Well, actually, I got them in a lot of guppy tanks. And it all started from like 3 that I got from Sean Peck, and now they're everywhere.
I was surprised when I brought them in from the tub. Mile High's saying hello to an ardent hello.
Mile High is a solid green, a field of green.
Yep, he changes his color every now. You know, given a gallon bag of cornwort and wisteria in a tank while I figure out where to put it. That's cool, Kosiri. That's a nice combo. That's cool. All right. Looks like we have 39 people in here still. Awesome. There's Alice. Welcome, Alice. Good, Alice. I want to see the birds. You know what Dharma's started doing? Nothing to do with fish, but it is cats and birds. She's been waking me up the last 2 mornings, maybe 3, and I hear the parakeets over on the other side of the room fluttering and fluttering and fluttering. They're not saying anything, but she's the little heifer sneaks through the gate, and the dogs are asleep with me on the bed, and jumps on the aquarium and then smacks the cat. So I'm probably gonna have to start sleeping with the door closed. I don't like that, but I can have her. And then I worry about what she's doing when I'm not home. So I guess I'll close the door then.
Cats can be so ornery.
She is. She's a heifer. She pushes it too. Really pushes.
Well, Bob, we're going to have to send Pam some more treats, cat treats for Mario also.
Oh my God, he'll claw the hell out of me.
But he likes it.
That's how he shows his love, and he like puts his paws up on my knee and looks at me with these great big begging eyes, and he's got his claws out. So he thinks that's how to show affection.
Jeffrey's asking about, I guess, plant Azolla. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Nope.
I don't know. I'll write it down and check it out.
So, to see what it is. I got some hygrophila today. I think it's the willow or the blue. And then I got another kind that it's little thin leaves. They're long but thin. I can't remember the name of it. So I've got to get those things out of the bags after I finish this water tank. Get them in the tanks. What did Pam say? Maria's laughing at Pam, but I don't know what she's laughing at. Oh well. Fish dreams. Mosquito fern, Candy says. See there?
I still don't know what it is, but it sounds awesome.
I bet we've seen it, and it may be another name. Oh.
It looks like cabbage. Well, I don't know.
Huh.
I could try. Let's see if I can make a. I don't know if this will work. Trying to figure out how to share screen.
Oh, yeah. GRB says it's like duckweed. Yeah. Huh. Well, GRB, have you kept it before?
But it actually. It kind of grows like a fern, though. I can see why it's called a fern, because it has like a plant that looks like a fern plant, but the roots come off of the main stem.
Yeah, Jeffrey says he knows it's a float. He knows what it is. We don't, but he does. He says it's a floating fern.
Some of it looks pretty ugly.
Yeah, you said your water unfroze, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was frozen this morning. Don't touch the buttons. Some advice from Maria, Ed. Guys, let's walk around. We've got about 15 minutes, so let's look at a couple of things besides you and me.
Yeah, it was my own fault. My water froze because I should have turned it on last night, but I didn't. So I woke up to frozen water.
I know how that is.
That's crazy. It just doesn't get that cold down here. Or down here. I'm so used to that cold winter my whole life, and now it's like beautiful all the time.
I think this is all lettuce. The light's so bright, I can't hardly see. Well, it looks bright, it's really not. But I put a couple of those big pieces in there, and it's covered that little tank. And the things have recovered in here. They, for some reason, they did not do well at first, but put a few in, and they've taken off. I think that's all lettuce. Same here, a couple pieces, and they've just gone crazy in that. And let's see what else. What else? You guys, I want to get back to you shortly. Look at this. I think somebody's full.
Oh, that's awesome.
A piece of food. I've got my other two new ones almost rotted up like that too. That's the tank that has Nathan's whatever in it, convet. I think there's only one and one firemouth, or I may be seeing the two different ones at different times. But look at it. Can you guys believe this? Water hyacinth, Ed. Do you have any?
Oh, wow.
Now,
I didn't even try to bring it in.
Well, and you know, this used to sit right outside the window there on that. There's like a metal tray there. You can see the stuff on it. It used to sit right there, just 3 feet away. So I keep it in front of this window, and that's probably the difference. It gets sun. Yeah. I've got that stuff. I can't believe, and it's growing. So there's a new one come off the stem.
Wow, I didn't know you could bring it inside. That's awesome.
I didn't know it either, Pam. I just thought I'd put it in front of the window, and so far. But I need to thin it out again. This is the one Pam likes. Rumor has it. And I was trying to, I pulled one of the air hoses loose from the filter. I'll have to do that too. But this only has a couple of filters, and it has the Brichardi that are going to be moving out as soon as I figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I love those hanging roots.
Look at this.
If I can get them going, I'll put some in my Betta's tank.
I mean, this is from the front to the back, as thick as it. I mean, it's growing on top of each other. So I've got to get. Do you like the water lettuce thin? You like this, Pam?
Yeah, I love the roots hanging down like that.
I'm gonna take like a quarter, or maybe more than that, like everything you can see here, and put it in. And as long as you've got some good lights, this is just an Aquarium OptiBright, and it does have a blue in it. I don't know if you can see down there, but it does have red, white, and blue. But I imagine that would grow. Trying to show the colors that are. And that's what's on the other one over there too. I like those Aquariums. Whoops. Don't kill the fish.
I have them on a couple of my tanks. One of them, the button broke right away, so I have to turn the. I have it on like a power strip, so I can flip it on and off.
Yeah.
Because the button quit working.
Oh, I got some. Probably ought to, instead of trying to remember, some kind of plant I'd never had. The plants are wilted back in here, but they're coming back, I believe. There's some hygrophila that's grown up. Cut it off and repot it down low. Yeah, I've got some kind of plant. I can't remember what it's called. Have to look at that. This light over here isn't good enough. Where am I at? There. Isn't strong enough. Even the duckweed's turning yellow in here. But it does do great for those swords underneath it. These are the little. I've got the new fryer getting big in here. I don't know if you can see them. They're growing. They're getting big. The ones with black tails are just fry. I pulled out of another tank just to help camouflage or give more targets to the parents, and it really helped. So we've got a bunch of the little guys in there. All right, Yazzie. Let's go into Pam. I would like to see a tour of your tanks. I really would. Oh, the Severums, like a week ago they spawned, and then 2 days later they ate the eggs.
Oh,
Well, no, it's constant. Now they've got another clutch already
oh,
on the
nice.
wood. Yeah, but they'll eat them. Oh, I think they just did. There's still a few on there, mostly over by the sponge filter. They don't. They. I think the whole thing with that pair is that they really love going through the motions. They really don't. They guard the eggs, but then they eat them every time. This has been going on like 3 years.
Wow.
That was covered this morning, so I think they're just really not affectionate. But she's getting old. But yeah, I think it's the whole act of doing all that.
Now it seems, and it gets really frowned on if we eat our babies, but
I know, right? I think as long as you use the
But they're
microwave.
delicious. So tender.
Ed said something about eating babies today. Can't remember what. Oh my God, I hate to even walk in here. Look at this. And that's the cats have torn up stuff. Got too much to do in here, but I'll get it done. Trying to remember where my bags are. There they are. There they are. I don't think there's enough light in here to really see these. Have better light in here, maybe. These are freshwater, of course. In saltwater, I wish we had better plants and stuff. Nelson is out of brumation. She or he had been sleeping a lot, and I was worried about it, but it's normal. And Sandy had a full-size mouse last night. So they're doing good. Anybody interested? But yeah, she ate some dog food this morning. Oh, there's no light in here. It's that new plant. We're not going to be able to see that.
I meant to pick up some plants today too, and I forgot the plants.
He called it, I should have got Andrew to write it down. I bet it's on my receipt what it is, or it's probably just a bundled plant. But it's kind of like a dwarf sage, but it's not. Dang it, I wish I could remember. It's a, what are
is
the
it
ones?
some kind of a crypt?
No, it's, what are the ones that wilt back? I have them over there in that tank we were just looking at. The vowels. It's some kind of vowel.
Oh, okay.
The scrambled up vowel or some weird like that, the common name. Somebody will probably know. It's like scrambled
corkscrew?
up. No, not corkscrew. Now, see, it's down and short and the leaves aren't like that. Let me get it out of there because I can just drop it in a tank over here anyway. Be better than sitting with this bag all night, which is probably going to have to do. This hygrophila, I can drop it in here too. This just had a water change last night.
Oh, Bob, you just got a super chat from S for $4.99. Thank you so much.
I can't see on screen.
I'm going to check to see if you got any others. Oh, Maria Z also gave you... Okay, got that one.
I saw hers, but I don't know if it said anything. I hate that part of StreamYard. So the hygros are already going to need... She was going to give me some off on these because they were so big. And I'm like, no. As soon as they shoot some roots out up there, I'll cut them off and have double the amount. Should be paying more, not less.
Well, she said hi to everybody, and it's been a crazy, busy day.
Yeah, it has. What time is it? We got about 3 or 4 minutes.
Holy cow.
I know it. Guys, don't forget to check out Rod 93. I just dropped something. Sounded like a utensil.
You know what? I think that's normally on Wednesday, though.
This is Sunday. Thanks, Ed. Let's see what I told you. I hang out with young people. Hang out with young people.
But still, check out Rob anyway. He comes on every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern. I think.
That's what it.
Yeah, you're 6 o'clock. He's 7.
That's what it. Did anybody say what they thought the plant was? Yep. GRB said Vallisonera nana from Australia is a solitary contrast plant with dark green roseate narrow leaves. So
that sounds cool.
GRB, is that what that is? That's not what he called it, of course, because it was a common name. Alice, I don't know. I think it was like a fork or something. My mother used to say drop the setting out of her room every time. I was watching this videos about Appalachian because they talk like me, but more country. But one of the guys said one of the words that they used to say and you never hear is like something's a mess or it's a gom. And my mother used to say that, G-A-U-M, so that's an old Scotch thing. And she would say, you kids mess and gom all the time, mess and gom, mess and gom. And I never heard anybody else say it till that, so it really is a word. No, it's not Italian.
What's it mean?
No, it's not Italian. It's some kind of dwarf. I was waiting to see if... no, I don't know what your plan is. Okay. Yeah, I wish I had that app thing that you could just take a picture.
Oh, that works really well. I've tried that. It's called Lens.
Yeah.
Well, did you have any more in that tank? Maybe I'll go back on Tuesday and I'll try to find it for you.
I think I left 1 or 2. I got 4 of them, so they were like $4 each. So, and look at all the. I got a photo bomb there. Look at all the babies just off of that one.
Yeah, I'd say that was a good deal on them.
Yeah, it ends up being like $1 a plant. All of them have all those babies on it. Not a logic I expected.
Yeah, I really enjoy our fish store. We just found out that Chattanooga has a fish club, Pam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this guy from up north came down and kind of just took control and turned it into a club, I guess. And nobody told Bob and me.
Well, I wonder why.
We had a fish club already, but this one is like the Chattanooga Area Aquatic Society. And Rob said the same people that go to the Chattanooga Aquatics Club go to that. And they had a swap today, and he brought back, I forgot that pleco. Dang it. He had a nice pleco he brought back, and I really was going to look at that. Priscilla must have had her nap.
Rob's in the chat. So Rob might know what the plant is called. Rob is our local fish store owner at Aquatic Aesthetics.
Did you already post that, Ed? What Select Pet's saying?
Oh, nope. Let me get to that in just a second. Rob says it's the Chattanooga Area Aquarium Society. And then he said, oops, I forgot to tell you about that club, Ed. Rob is John is really smooth at telling me about all these clubs, and he forgot about the closest one. That's quite all right, though.
Well, Rob, there's the store owner. Rob, what kind of veil is this? I got it out of the great big tank. Well, Andrew actually got it out for me, but Boy, it looks healthy.
Rob was letting me soak rocks today. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. We're Ed out dropping rocks, holding rocks down in the water so we could see what they look like.
He
Guys,
says
quit.
it's a contortion.
Yeah. That's it. Where did he say that? Contortion. Yep. I was trying to associate. Yazzie, if I tell you again. My mother used to say, if I tell you again, it'll be with the belt. Lovely, right? I have to check myself. Yazzie's over here pulling the cover off of one of my art books. Yep, contortion valve. Come here, Yazzie. That's what it is. Contortion.
Looking for his drawing.
Do what?
He's looking for his drawing.
His drawing. Let me show you what he did. And you heard me say,
Oh, he is chewing it up.
That's one of my old art, Ben Hampton art books.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, Yazzie.
His eyeballs are so big.
Ham's discouraged with you.
Yazzie, you aren't supposed to chew up art books. What are you doing?
It was
math books.
It was on that bottom shelf, and sure the cat's not. Watch.
Yeah, he's supposed to chew up math books.
As soon as I said, what did it? Guys, you're not to be trusted. Come on and get back up here with me.
Priscilla says hi, Bob.
Did she? I was looking to see what she was saying.
Actually, she said hello. She's too classy for hi.
Wouldn't make it till Monday. I don't know what they're talking about there. Don't know. Contortion valve. I'll have to read up about it. See where it's from. Yeah, Rob, I wanted to check out that Clico you brought back. Now that I've finally got a handle on my water, there's my prize right there. And I noticed you sold the female between me being there yesterday, Rob, and today. I had about decided to get her. Koi Galaxy. Yep, I was going to get you a girlfriend, and somebody else got her.
You say girlfriend, and his little fins were going like crazy. Like, hey, that sounds like a good deal.
You can't blame him for that. Nope. What's going on in the chat?
I sound like underwater because I'm actually using underwater Bluetooth earphones. Because my jack broke on my telephone.
My cousin used to stay underwater. My cousin was crazy. He was my roommate when I was in college. He was already a nurse. His girlfriend Martha was a nurse. So they were very helpful for me. But anyway, we didn't have a shower, but we had a bathtub. But back then I just took a bath. I didn't take a shower. And because y'all know all that, but I would be in the bathroom and keep talking to me out in the little pit. And with the door closed, and I would watch my hair dunk on water, soap off, and I would get aggravated. Say, I'm underwater, even when I could hear it. Uh-oh. Priscilla's going ghetto. What happened?
She doesn't like my earphones.
Oh. Okay.
They're the only Bluetooth earphones I have.
I didn't see them, Rob, but I just thank for that one. I really want one that looks like him. There's some trouble there. Yep. Griffin really liked the song. He was over there in the saltwater, getting ready to sit. They really guys like
Bob, you have a question. Have you ever had your severn eggs become wigglers?
I saw that. Oh, is it a question?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I did see it. No, not. Never are. And they were fertile. Priscilla, my new phone does that lady on there is mean. I'll be trying to record something and she'll put all kinds of things in there. And I'm like, how that does, and I'll say stupid and then it'll record that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my phone changed. One of my old friends from high school asked me what my YouTube name was, and I went and said Chattanooga Ed, but it came out something totally horrible.
Yep.
And I'll just let your imagination.
Oh no.
It was horrible.
I'm trying to think what Chattanooga Ed. Oh, those have already got some roots coming out on the stems, so it won't be long. I'll be able to. Yep. I'll be able to cut those, and those are so easy to proliferate. Here he comes. The big one is taken to giving him some grief every now and then, but he can't catch him because the little one doesn't have any finnage compared to the big one. See, he doesn't have a nick or anything. He just takes off.
So did you get your sign fixed, Ed? Your double E Tennessee?
Am I back far enough?
Yeah.
Priscilla fixed it and sent me a piece of clip art. I'm paranoid to open the email because it seems like lately every time I open an email, when I close it, I delete it instead of saving it. And I've been doing this for a while now, so I'm afraid to look at it, but I probably should try. So maybe I'll forward one to my dad's email and then before I close it, just in case. But yeah, that's a bummer. Bob and I are going to try to. Bob's the better talker than me, but.
No, right.
Oh.
Well, I paid for it, so I figure they'll listen. Because did I pay that day? Did I pay with my card? I did, so I can always grieve it. But we've done business with them. I've been at the Ark like 22 years, and they had already done business with the Ark. Priscilla's like, should I send it to Bob? Yeah, I'm not afraid. And when I close an email, it saves it automatically unless I delete it. OAOL does have some good features.
I was trying to see if I could make Chewy a priority because I kept deleting every email he sent me because it's the only way I can communicate with Chewy. And I ended up sending everything now goes straight to spam, and I delete it.
Oh, no.
So, all I did was make it harder to save Chewy stuff instead of making it like a priority. I just feel terrible. Poor Chewy.
No, we didn't get the e-mess up fixed because today's Sunday and Saturday, I don't think they were open either. I didn't even try. But I was kind of waiting to get the whole story from Ed today, that I would have the information necessary to approach her. You can send it to me if you want to, Priscilla. I just want to see, because she'll whip out whatever you sent me. And, well, wait, you showed what you sent Ed, didn't you? Or did you? I can't remember. But, yeah, if I have it, I can just open it on my phone and say, nope, this is what we sent you.
I could try to open it now, and then Priscilla could just send me a new one if I delete it.
That would work.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, John Oliver. Ed's pushing the buttons.
Yeah. Well, and what was I going to say? I forgot.
Priscilla, just use the ARC one. It's so much easier. It's just ARC, A-R-K, of Cleveland at AOL.com. We keep it because we have like our 10,000 email subscriber newsletter subscribers and all that stuff on there. We haven't been able to move them off to Gmail or anything. We tried. Kind of held prisoner right now. Still got it in sent email, so just forward it. Just your water somewhere. Is that yours, Ed, or paint?
I don't know. Well, what's crazy, though, is it's not the first time I sent them a piece of that art, because I sent them the original one that John from Select Pet made me, but it was too small of a JPEG or whatever they call those. So when they blew it up, it looked all fuzzy. And so Priscilla, what she did was she basically just took that, blew it up, and redid a whole new super one.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, I think she sent it to my email or to my Facebook.
It says you sent a photo on, but I'm not going to dare go away to look at it. If that's all right, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Are we the only 4 people in here?
Oh, I don't even know.
You know you can't.
I don't mean to be a jerk face, but I've got a Kansas City Chiefs game started up. If I can open Priscilla.
37 people. Huh.
Yeah, Priscilla's looks really good on Facebook, but if you could send that to me as a email, because I don't know how to send it as a Facebook.
Did you see? Oh, puppies. Yeah, know what? Come over here.
You know, I don't mean to be a jerk face, but Bob, do you mind if I head out for football?
I don't mind at all. I don't know how much I'm going to go, but I'm not going to. She said she sent it to you. Arlene said,
awesome.
Should we close it down or should we stay a little longer, Pam? It's up to you.
I think that Danica is going right now too, so people are probably heading over there.
Yeah, we just went up to 42 now.
I'll see you later, Pam and Bob. Thank you so much for letting me hang out.
Thank you, Ed.
Bye, guys.
Our census went up. All right. Do you think we should shut down? There's 38.
I don't know. It's up to you.
It's up to you. You're the guest.
No, it's not up to me.
Who is having that?
But you're kind of cutting out. Who's having the what?
I had my hand over the microphone. Who's having that catfish thing that you send in? Is it Lefty and James, or no? It's Lisa KG Tropical. Somebody was talking about it the other day.
I don't know.
You can send a video of your catfish. I'm gonna send my Synodonis when he's eating. He's hiding now. All right, Maria says thanks, and all the above, Bob, and Select Pet. Yeah, it looks like we're going to close down. So
Okay.
I don't like to go when somebody else is going. So
Well, thank you for having me up with Yazzie. That's the only reason I jumped on, was to say hi to Yazzie.
oh, thank you, Yazzie. Where are you, Yazzie? Yazzie. Oh, he's into something. There he is, right under my feet. Falsely accused again. He says, "Bye,
Sue
Pam."
says she's thinking about going live after Daniken's over.
Who is? Who's going to go live?
Priscilla,
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll have to watch for that so I don't miss it.
Yep. All right, Pam. Thank you as always. And
Oh, thanks.
thank you guys. Thanks for everybody hanging out. Thank you, the moderators. And thank you, the super chatters. And anybody else I haven't mentioned. Have a good night and a blessed week. All right, Holly, I will. Thanks again, guys. You guys rock. Love you all.